Welcome to our channel. In the last session, we discussed floating point addition, subtraction and multiplication operation. Now in this session, we are moving to floating point division operation. So the division operation is almost similar to fixed point operation. Here the division in this, the dividend is stored in a single precision format. So we are storing the dividend in a single register AC. Now this is the division algorithm that we are going to perform. Now we will discuss how the operation is performed. Initially, the divisor is stored in BR register and a single precision dividend that is stored in AC register. Okay, these are my initial. What is the first step? The first step is you need to check for zeros. That is, if any zero is present in the dividend and divisor. So, for example, if there is a zero on the, now what is the operation here? AC divided by BR. AC is the dividend, BR is the divisor. If divisor is equal to 0, that is we are getting an error, divide by 0. So directly divide by 0 and terminate the process. For example, if BR is not equal to 0 and the dividend is 0, what is the result? Directly the answer is 0 and QR is the register which is used to store the result. So if the numerator, that is the dividend, is 0, simply QR is equal to 0 and we stop the process. My result is available in QR. Close. Now, if both BR and AC is not equal to 0, now next step is you need to initialize some registers and make the sign of the result. So the sign of the result is depends on BR and AC. So take the XOR operation. AS is the sign of AC, BS is the sign of BR. Simply do the XOR operation. My result is stored in Q. That is the reason QS is the sign of the result. Now Q, initially the quotient value is 0 and sequence counter, that is how many number of times the loop is repeated, the value is equal to the number of bits of the dividend. Now initialization is completed. Now move to this one. This is a loop connector. So remember, K is not included in the flow chart. This is simply a loop connector. Now what is the third step? After initialization, you need to compare the dividend and divisor. Suppose if the dividend is greater than divisor or if dividend is less than divisor, you need to check how in the division we are doing subtraction operation. Now see this one. A dividend minus divisor. I am doing subtraction operation. After subtraction operation, check the value of E. If the value of E is equal to 1, that means the dividend is greater than or equal to divisor. In the sense, we have an overflow. Suppose if the value of E is equal to 0, that means A is less than B. A is less than B, in the sense there is no overflow. No overflow in the sense the result is a negative result. The result is negative result. Suppose if it is overflow, what you are doing? We are restoring the A value. Suppose here you are subtract the B value and then add the B value and then shift right. Why you are doing shift right? For example, 1.123 into some 10 power cube. Assume this is the number. After doing the subtraction operation, if I am getting the result, you know that one, before the decimal point, if you have a dot, that is called overflow. The overflow are not allowed. How to avoid overflow? Simply shift right operation. By shift right operation, exponent value is incremented by 1. Now what is A? My assumption is A is the exponent of AC, B is the exponent of BR, small q is the exponent of QR. Now this where is my dividend? My dividend in AC, so I am incrementing the exponent of A. So by this overflow situation is avoided, and if it is a negative, directly perform restore operation. That is, we are move back to the original dividend. This is the third step. So comparison is my first step, initialization is second step, this is my third step. So the third step is simply align the dividend, and the next step is okay, dividend and divisors are perfectly aligned. What is the next step? For example, you have two numbers, the first number is 10 cube and the second number is 10 square. You have some is there. In the division operation, we need to subtract the exponents. So dividend exponent minus divisor exponent A minus B, and the result is stored in A. Exponents are subtracted. What is the meaning of step? We already know the floating point numbers are represented in some fixed location. In that, one bit is reserved for the sign, the last bit, but the sign is used for sign of the number. Suppose if the exponent is negative, how do you represent the sign of exponent? To avoid such a problem, we are using the concept of biasing. Biasing in the sense the negative exponents are also converted into positive exponents by adding some constants. Suppose if it is some IEEE 754, for the negative exponents we are adding plus 127. Suppose if it is a double precision, we are adding 1023, like that. Here what happened? So A has some bias, B has some bias. After doing the subtraction operation, bias minus bias, that is becomes 0. That is, we lost the bias. That is the reason whatever the exponent we are getting, I am adding single bias. Suppose in case of multiplication, by adding the two biases, double the bias. That is the reason in multiplication we are subtracting one bias. Clear? Here the two bias are subtracted, so we lost the value. That is the reason I am adding the bias. Okay, addition is completed. I already said my result is stored in QR. So exponent is also stored in Q. Finally, my next step, that is adding the exponents, are also completed. And the last step is you need to perform division operation between the mantissas. Whatever the mantissas available here, perform the regular restoring division operation is applied between the mantissas, and the result is stored in QR. So division by using restoring fixed point division algorithm. This is the way to perform floating point division operation. This is the end of floating point arithmetic operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and then division. Thank you.